Coming to you live from Southern California. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab, Shohei Ohtani.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
All right, ready to get underway. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. The pitch. On the ground, out to short. Slings to first. One out in the top of the first. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Rips one to right. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
One out, runner at second. Ian Happ up to hit. And there's a strike on the outside corner. One out and a runner at second, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Man at second. And that one hammered out. Going back on this one. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. A run comes into the play.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Cody Bellinger now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Deal one. Check swing, no appeal. Wouldn't chase that time. Two-one now. Swing and a pop-up. Muncy under this one. Corrals it. And there are two down. Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And downstairs. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Headed down the line. Hernandez hustling after it. Dives. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the mound today, Justin Steele. What's the word on him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Bottom of the first, here's Mookie Betts.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The first baseman,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one fouled off. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Nobody out, runner at first. Snap throw to first, and Betts dives back.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Got him. Now one away.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. That's in there. And that's strike one. Steele, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Now the 0-1. High in the air, out to right. Suzuki on the move. He's got it. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
At the belt and fires. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that is that. One left for LA. They trail here 1-0. Back here in LA, all set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Christopher Morel. The pitch. Way outside, and that is ball one. Ohtani, the former rookie of the year, he throws a slurve, a 4-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That pitch in for a strike. Now 2-1. Just missed. Righty to the plate. And for a strike. Now 3-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning. Now it's Yan Gomes. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball one. And the righty deals. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Struck out towards right center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double as a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking it. Would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
There's Nick Madrigal. Golden opportunity right here. And that one a little bit high.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Just missed. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it.
Up towards right center field. Hernandez makes his way towards it. Snags it on the run. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. 3-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's Nico Horner. High fly ball, shallow right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The bat, the right fielder.
And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. The line to kick the pitch. In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And now Teoscar Hernandez. First offering, and it just misses. The Dodgers trailing by 3, bottom half of inning number 2. Down the left field line, could be extra bases. Outlet around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Comes through with the RBI. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Chris Taylor down. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second, nobody out. Ball 1 there.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Man at second. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Sizes this one up. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Batting in the right fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Here's Kike Hernandez.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And a good eye there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
On the ground to third. Slings it across, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Hit it on the ground, brought that run in.
And now it's Gavin Lux. In the air, left field, Pat sizing this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 3 and the Dodgers 2. Top half of the third inning. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ.
Ian Happ.
Here comes a pitch. Yeah, there's a breaking ball that drops in there. And ball 1. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. On his way over. He's got it. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 24.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. He popped out his first time. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
1 down, base is empty.
Ball 2.
That one misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Swanson in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Man at first, one away. Next offering is downstairs. Kicks and deals. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Here's a 3-0. And there's the strike. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, one out. Christopher Morel, the next cup to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Now fly ball to right center. Hernandez has it sized up. Makes the grab. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Yan Gomes. Singled and scored his first time. Swings through that one out in front that time. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Now 1-1. Yan Gomes waits. And that one missing low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Into center and a base hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. Safe.
He beat it. Safe.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Michael Busch. Doubled in his first AB. Foul ball there. First and second, 2 down. On the ground right side. They take the force out. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Mookie Betts. Steele back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Got it by him for the K. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Smith stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That clips the zone, and the count 1-1. The Cubbies up by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And a 1-2. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Muncy to hit. Struck out looking his first time. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And here it comes. That one inside, and the count is 1-1. And there's a ball. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Just missed. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. And now 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next pitch misses inside. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. Inside ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Bird. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
2 outs, bases full. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hernandez with a high fly ball deep to left. That's back there. One runs in, hangs off the wall. A second scores as well. In to score from first. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Here comes Chris Taylor. That misses off the outside edge. The lefty, the 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Enrique Hernandez waited to bat for the Dodgers. And he deals. Right down to shoot, and the count is 3-1. Runner at second, 2 down. And he couldn't come up with it.
The batter.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Grounded out his first time up. And a foul ball. And the lefty with the 0-1. On the ground, Swanson. They get the force. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Start of the 4th, now the third baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Nick Madrigal.
The right-hander back to work. In there at the knees, 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Good eye in that spot.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played it 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Gets it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman, Nico.
So the lineup flips over. Nico Horner, the next to hit. Just missed. So 2 balls and no strikes. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. Big swing and a miss. One down, base is empty. And another ball. Got him swinging.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. And that one hit to first. Freeman takes it to the bag, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They trail it 5-4. And we're back, ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux. Steele back to work. Lux measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Pitch is in the dirt, 2-1. That catches the corner. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. One down.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Betts in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. One out, base is empty. And that one clips the corner. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch.
Ball inside.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's 6-4.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one for strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's off the mark, and the count is even 2-2.
It's a good take.
Next offering upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And a foul ball. Two out, space is empty. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. It bangs off the wall. And he's in at second with a two-out double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
Once he digs in. And a foul ball.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4-hole hitter up.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And the pitch. And down on strikes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the fifth. At the plate, Ian Happ. The pitch. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He handles it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Bellinger up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
That clips the corner. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is down low. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses. Ball one. Two down, nobody on. On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Two outs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Righty delivers. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Kicks and fires. And that's down and away. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Outside low, 3-2 now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here in L.A., John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, James Outman. And a pitch. And that's outside. Ball one. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Number 43 getting loose out there. Leiter getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. The pitch. That one ripped. Puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Teoscar Hernandez getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. And a pitch. Didn't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Taylor up for the third time and takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. Full count 3-2. Payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boom, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. He swings and fouls one off. Step off throw to first. Taylor back in on a dive. And a pitch. Outside low. And it's 1-1. Lined into right. That is the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1. They're up 6-4. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Christopher Morel. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Cubs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? They've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
The 0-2. Down swinging. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Yan Gomes. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. The Cubs down by a pair, and we're the top half of the 6th. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there's 2 away.
Now back, the first baseman.
And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. Pitch misses. 1-0. That one fouled off. The 1-1. And another ball. That's in there. That's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing across here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cubs 4. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, number 43.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. He dives, but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Mookie to hit. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Yency Almonte up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. At the belt and fires. And that one got a piece of him.
That pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman. And they're at the knees. 0-1.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Just missed.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Base hit, left center field. Around third. He'll score easily, and they're up by 3.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
The batter now will be Will Smith. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Fought off foul. Kicks and deals. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes down.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And here it comes. Bounce to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. There's one. Can't get him at first. And the run comes in from third. Here comes Max Muncy. 1 for 3. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In there for strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
And there's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. That to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Cubs 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the 3rd baseman, Nick Madrigal. Ohtani back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Madrigal tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went, says Larry Bullard. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Back to the top of the lineup, Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. That one missed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he deals. On the ground to third. Muncy throws to first in time.
Now batting, the right fielder, Suzuki.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And the first offering is not close. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one's gone.